And as Baltimore awaits a verdict, Congressman Elijah Cummings had a message for all of the city today.
It was a message of moderation after the riots back in April, which followed the death of Freddie Gray. ABC 2 News' Jeff Hager joins us now with more on that portion of the story tonight. Jeff?
Well, Kelly, long before Freddie Gray, Elijah Cummings was in many ways the face of West Baltimore, and he still calls Penn North his home today. His message is one of respect for the process. He offered words of encouragement to Freddie Gray's family on the day of his funeral.
We will not rest until we address this and see that justice is done.
And he applauded when the state's attorney announced 6 officers would be charged in his death less than a week later.
Our children, they went out there and protest, for the most part, peacefully. But they had to protest in order to get here. Yeah. And this creates a faith in them.
Now Congressman Elijah Cummings is calling on Baltimore to respect the process.
Whatever may be the jury's decision with respect to Officer Porter's role in the death of Mr. Freddie Gray, the verdict will have as much legitimacy as our society can provide.
The looting, arsons, and destruction which came with the riots in April cost some people their property, their jobs, and even access to medicine. Cummings says while a number of innocent, unarmed people have died in police custody with no consequences across the country, that is not the case here. But people should be prepared to accept the verdict, whatever it may be.
As personal as the Porter verdict will be for the families of Mr. Freddie Gray and Officer William Porter, and as emotionally satisfying or devastating, the future of our community will not be defined at the moment of the verdict, but it will be defined in the days and years that follow.
While cautioning against lawlessness, the congressman points out only a small percentage of protesters turned violent in the spring, and he completed his remarks today with a message of hope.
I plan to be out there encouraging people to do the right thing. And you know what, I think we have to be very careful sometimes people expect the worst. I choose to expect the best. I really do.
Cummings pointed out this is but the first trial with 5 more to follow, and he says what we do or do not do today will set the stage for how we are judged in the years to follow.